Well, howdy, folks, and welcome back to yet another episode of Let's Figure This F***ing Thing Out, the RPG Engine. This episode promises to be yet another fun one, at least in my opinion, as we're going to break down exactly how to start really customizing things in this particular program. How to make maps individually your own, how to make assets your own, even how to make your own custom assets and upload them to the workshop for others to share and use, grow your own collection. So first things first, I think we're going to dive into the character creator a little bit deeper. I touched on that in the past, but only briefly, so I think it's fitting that if we're going to customize, we're going to start with characters. So let's just go on down here to the characters button, open that on up. Yes, we are sure. Okay, this is your intro screen. You've just got a generic character and a generic background. So let's go ahead and start with background. Speaking of which, up here in the top sort of middle area, you got this little flag that says backgrounds. We're just going to click that, pull it on down, and quite literally this is just for aesthetics, just for the background, just so you can get a sense of what the character might look like in that particular type of environment. Here we've got sort of, what is it, a military base or some sort of post-apocalyptic outpost? What else we got going on? Got us a dungeon here. Ooh, ritual circle. He's doing dark stuff. We've got us, oh, that's nice. Look at that little shipwreck. He's just sort of out there on a rock chilling. We've got us a very, very dirty bathroom. That's, well, you know, hey, you never know what people are going to create on this. We've got a, oh, look at that mountaintop sort of view. Big old keep in the background. And then we've got, all right, an interesting garage with bikes and giant robots and liquor. This might be somebody's home, actually. I don't know. But regardless, so let's just go ahead, start it with that first background, close that on up. Okay, over on the left, you will notice this sort of half-human figure. And if you go ahead and touch on each of these individual spots, you'll see them light up. And these are going to correspond with points on your character itself. So let's just go ahead and click on the chest piece, open it on up, and now you'll see we've got a wall of assets. So right up here at the top, let's get started. You've got your little symbols here. Right in the middle, you've got your male and female symbols. So this will help you to fine-tune exactly which pieces are being shown. There, so that shows both. There's just your male pieces. There's just your female pieces. And then over next to that, we have our color wheel. And we will definitely get to this in just a few moments. All right, so pull back up that chest piece. Actually, you know what? I am going to start with his pants because that purple loincloth is just sort of driving me crazy. So anyway, I'm going to keep him as male. Scroll on down, and as you see, this is our current selection of at least tops to the pants. So I'm just going to come down here, pick one at random. There, that looks alrighty. Interesting sort of banded male skirt, something of that nature. And as you see, there's still nothing on the lower half or on his feet because we haven't gone and added anything there yet. So let's go ahead and click on the foot, which will, of course, bring up the boots. And let's just find us a random pair. Doesn't even matter how well it looks with the outfit. And they are broken down to both left and right. So if you feel like being silly, you can go ahead and do them up in two different types of boots. Why you would, I'm not here to judge. And then, of course, this continues with the rest of the parts. So if we go up to the chest piece, we'll just pick a random. There, we gave him a very puffy vest to go with his skirt. Quite interesting. And we'll go with the generic upper arm. We'll just pick those. We'll go down here to the forearm. And let's see what looks good. You know what? That's weird. All right, that works. That works. And then we can get a little bit more into this. So let's check out the hands. What do we got for hands? We got any cool hands? Look at this. So we got a space soldier. Let's do that on the left side. And then on the right side, let's give him just a right hand, it says. Okay. They're somewhat similar, but different colorscapes. Let's see here. Shoulders. Yeah, why not? Let's just give him one shoulder. There we go. Little purple wolf off the one side. Alright. Let's check out the knee pads. Alright, bit of a smaller selection, but that's fine. I like these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's coming together. As what? I have no idea, but he is coming together. And let's check out his elbows. And we're gonna go, let's go with that one. Yeah, I don't know why. Really weird looking, like shields on the back of his arm. What have we forgotten? Okay, ooh, let's go with the helmet? No, let's not go with the helmet yet. How do I turn the helmet off again? I can't remember. Well, that's right. We go back to face. There we go. That's how we turn it off. Can't always remember how to do that. All right, so before we go any further, before we start covering up his face, let's actually get into what you can do here as far as the individual looks of the characters themselves. So let's just click here on face. As you can see, it's just a little face symbol, and pretty much that's what you're going to find here, all the available faces. I still have it set to male. And let's just go ahead. Let's go Braveheart style. Yeah, with that blue across the face. But tell you what, say we're not really fond of that particular shade of blue. If you look here, under your color wheel, we've got body art, and that is clearly that particular blue, so we'll go ahead and click that. And now we can go ahead and change that to whatever we wish. So let's go somewhere in the green spectrum. Woo, look at that. Bit darker though. Let's come down a bit more of a forest kind of green. Oh yeah, how's that looking? Yeah, look good? Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and hit apply, and there. Now any additional body art or any other faces that we transfer to that have features such as body art added to it will follow that color scheme. So let's see here. We'll try out. That's a weird one. Looks like he's crying green. Might be a little sick. And there we've got some stripy patterns. Another one around the eyes. There we go. Oh, that's scarring. Okay, so that's a little bit different. But if we look, scars is actually covered. So let's go ahead and make them scars stand out quite a bit. Let's make them purple. And let's pull it all the way. Oh, yeah, look at that. Hit apply, and there. Now he's got purple. But of course, he did lose the body art in place of the scars. You are somewhat limited in exactly how much you can customize it, but you can still get a nifty amount going. And since we're here in the colors, now, the descriptions are somewhat straightforward for the top half and not necessarily so much for the bottom half. The top, again, is pretty straightforward. So you've got hair, skin, stubble. We've covered scars and body art and eyes. These are obviously your normal features. So if we click on hair, color wheel comes up. Let's just go ahead and make it. Oh, wow, that is ivory. Yeah, you know what? We're going to keep that. I like the way it looks with that purple. Boy, that's painful. And you can do the same with the skin. And let's see here. You know what? He is going to have jaundice. Oh, that's a little too bright. There we go. Boy, this is something your 4-year-old might put together if you let them, sort of do whatever they do. And stubble, let's see here. You know what? That brown is not working for me. What say we go? How about ooh, there we are. A little dark blue. Yeah, because that sort of offsets the purple a bit. Then apply. Look at that, huh? Boy, he is just gorgeous. Or he's something anyway. So anyhow, now down to the bottom half under the clothing section, just says clothes. We've got primary, secondary, leather A and B, metal A and B, and metal dark. The problem is that many of these parts are not straightforward when you're looking at them. You're not exactly certain whether you're looking at leather or metal, what's primary, what's secondary. All you can really do is compare the color you have here to what he's wearing and kind of guess. But it's not too difficult to figure out, so let's just click on primary. I'm pretty certain that's going to be this vest area here, the front of this skirt. Big chunk of the vest here, it looks like. So let's go ahead and change that up a bit more. Yeah. Oh, look at the green. Oh, yeah. Apply, and boom, there we go. And this would be the process you just go through to sort of find which pieces are which and to recolor them however you'd like. So let's see here. Looking at secondary, I'm saying it's going to be the shirt here. Probably the rim around this little bit in the skirt. And possibly this piece here. That also might be metal A. Oh, maybe a bit down here on one of the boots. Both? Who knows? Let's see here. So we'll click on secondary. Let's say we go to a red. Nice, brilliant, scarlet red. Okay, yep, see? The lining on the boot here, the shirt, the outline there. Ah, yes, so that's probably going to be metal A. Let's go ahead and apply that. Let's see here, metal A. Let's make that just something black. Oh, yeah, look at that. We got the studs on the skirt, backs of both of the gloves. We've got the outline of the elbow padding. Oh, look, even this shoulder piece over here, that looks nice. Yep, right on top of the buckle. Let's apply that. He is looking gorgeous. Just for a little flair, let's go over to metal B. Metal B. Let's see. So if metal A is black, you know what? Let's go ahead and make this. Whoa, look at that. Apply. And you can clearly see what metal B covers on him. That is some color palette he's got going on. And then your final step here is occasional pieces have sort of a glowing nature to them. If you look right here at his collar, that's what this is going to cover. So we can go ahead and change that to a totally different color. Let's see here. How about a nice shade of, oh, brilliant neon pink. There we go. Isn't he gorgeous with his two different colored boots? You know, I think I'm going to change that leather. Let's make that a nice brilliant blue. Oh, yeah. We got the boot. We got the arm piece. A little bit on the gloves. Look at that. Even the wolf went from purple to that gorgeous blue. This is something else. All right. And if you wanted to, if you really wanted to ruin his face, we can certainly go ahead and click on helmet. And look at that. We've already recolored it. And you can go ahead and what did I just see? I have no idea. It looked like a fish for a second. Different helmets, different styles. And of course, if you do choose a helmet, you can go ahead and accessorize said helmet. We've got, what do we got? We got some horns. That's a great color. I like the plumage first, personally. That's my favorite. But you've got some nifty little additions. Oh, that's nice off the back in that same brilliant green. Gorgeous. But personally, I think I'm going to keep the face the way it is. All right, so if we are happy with our character, oh, almost forgot. Look at that. Back up on the face, we can also change our character's ears. There's a small set of ears, a really odd set of eyebrows. One of my personal favorites is that bad boy. Look at that. A straight up bar unibrow. Give him a set of headphones. Look at that. Oh, look at that. They got glow on them too, so they match the collar. That is nice. And the final piece here, we've got hairstyle. Let's see here. What looks good? Look at that. Look at it. Look. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He is just something else. That is gorgeous. All right, now, I think we finally covered every piece there. Let's go ahead and close this out. We're going to need to name our friend. And honestly, I can't think of a better name than Rainbow in the Dark. All right, we're going to come down here to this nice little green button that says confirm. Go ahead and click on it. And this is where our options come in on how we want to save our personal assets. This is also going to apply when we make other objects other than characters. But to start with, you've got your title, name, whatever you want to give it. Then, of course, your search tags. These are always handy. Most people know what the tags are. It just makes finding things a bit easier. And then underneath, you've got your description area. So if you really want to give your character a description, you know, if you think there's something interesting about him, if you give him a little backstory, something of that nature. But when all is said and done, come on down here to the bottom. Under Save, you will find a little green button that says Local Template and a little blue button that says To Workshop. For now, we are going to start with just simple Local Template. We're going to go ahead and click that. As you see, it just appeared up here on the top of my screen, saved as template. And if we come over and check templates, just click on that little tab, opens up. See my other character save, and down here at the bottom, our most recent Mr. Rainbow in the Dark. So we're going to go ahead and left click him, not right click. That'll delete him. Are we sure? Yes, we are. And boom, he comes up as our template. All right, I think that should about cover character creation and customizing them. It's mostly a lot of coloring work and playing around with it, but it still can be quite fun.